This is your Hill Country Tribune Evening News Update. I'm Matt Briscoe, Managing Editor of the Hill Country Tribune. Good evening. State Senator Don Buckingham had a busy day today on Capitol Hill. Senate Bill 894 was heard in committee this morning, and this afternoon Senator Buckingham filed 1424, which would level the playing field in the criminal justice system. It would allow for an attorney for the defendant to be present during grand jury proceedings. Senate Bill 894, which was in committee this morning, would amend a government code that would allow the Health and Human Services Commission to establish strategies for managing audits and collecting payment from Medicaid Managed Care Organizations, or MCO. Buckingham said in a statement that she feels the bill has tremendous support as it goes forward. In other news, all four of those killed in the collision yesterday in Biloxi, Mississippi, have been identified. Clinton Haveran, 79, of Sealy, Texas, and Deborah Orr, 62, of Bastrop, were also named victims of the crash on Wednesday. The Harrison County coroner said Haveran died on the scene, while Orr died following surgery at a local hospital. In addition to Clinton Haveran and Deborah Orr, Lockhart ISD has identified two victims Tuesday as retired administrators Ken and Peggy Hoffman. They also died at the scene. In a letter to staff, LISD called the Hoffmans colleagues, teachers, and leaders in our community who have made a mark on generations of children. The National Transportation Safety Board NTSB GO team arrived in Biloxi this morning. Robert Sumwalt outlined the organization's investigative efforts during a news conference this afternoon, saying the group would be examining everything from the track to the geometry of the hump formed where the track meets the road, as well as the bus driver's driving record, health, and training history. There have been 17 collisions between trains and vehicles at this particular crossing since 1976, including Tuesday's accident, Sumwalt said. Of those, three were deadly collisions. Sumwalt added details of the moments leading up to the crash, saying the train crew put the train into emergency braking mode about 510 feet prior to reaching the bus. The train was going 26 miles per hour when emergency braking began, but slowed to about 19 miles an hour when it hit the bus, pushing it about 200 feet down the track. He pointed the crossing arms, and the flashing lights were equipped with a sign that provided a number to call in the event that a vehicle gets stuck on the track during an emergency. An investigation will continue. Officials confirm a Texas DPS trooper has been involved in a shooting incident in Brazoria County. The details of the shooting are not yet available, but the trooper is unhurt. The other individual was shot. The extent of the person's injuries are unknown. The shooting happened near FM 521 and County Road 54 near Angleton. More news out of Houston. A judge has ruled Shannon Miles, who is accused of shooting and killing Deputy Darren Goforth in 2015, is competent to stand trial. Miles' attorney has entered a plea of not guilty, but Miles is accused of killing Deputy Goforth in northwest Harris County in August of 2015. Investigators say Deputy Goforth had worked an accident scene at around 8:30 p.m., then went to a gas station on Tully and West Road. As Goforth was pumping gas, detectives say Miles approached Goforth from behind, said nothing, and fired multiple shots. Once Goforth fell to the ground, authorities say Miles fired more shots at the deputy. Goforth was pronounced dead at the scene. In early 2016, Miles was transferred to North Texas State Hospital in Vernon, the only place in Texas where violent accused criminals get treatment designed to restore their competency to stand trial. In September, a judge ruled that Miles was competent enough to return to Harris County. And news from North Texas out of Ellis County, Johnny Brown, Ellis County Sheriff in his third term, has resigned his position. Brown was involved in an altercation at a Midlothian Whataburger on January 1, 2017 that led to an investigation by the Montgomery District Attorney and the Midlothian Police Department, which resulted in a misdemeanor assault charge being filed against the sheriff. In a statement announcing his resignation, Brown took responsibility for his actions during the incident, saying, "I have accepted the judgment and sentencing of the court and will not file a motion for a new trial or appeal," said Brown. Brown also said he plans to permanently surrender his Texas Peace Officer's license and all certificates issued to him by the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, ending his long career in law enforcement. And sports news, Tony Romo's tenure as Dallas Cowboys quarterback will come to an end Thursday. That according to sources close to the team. Thursday marked the start of the NFL's new league year and also the beginning of free agency. The Cowboys have been searching for a trade partner for the organization's all-time leading passer, but were apparently unsuccessful. It wasn't made clear whether Romo would be released outright or designated as a post-June 1st cut. Releasing Romo would give the Cowboys a $5.1 million cap relief for the 2017 free agency period, but the team would take on $19.6 million in dead money for 2017. Currently it's 73 degrees in Burnett, and it's in the mid-70s across all of the Highland Lakes, dipping down to a low tonight of 60 degrees, and it's partly cloudy. 72 in Lampasas, 71 in Burnett. It's 4:31. I'm Matt Briscoe, managing editor of the Hill Country Tribune. This has been your evening news update.